Jund Saga, again. Like I said, I know that this deck usually doesn't fare very well. Modern is in a very harsh place for it. Unfortunately, I do love it, but this is a little bit of a different take. If you notice, DRCs are in our 1-drop slot, making it a little bit more aggressive. I'm going to try the Inquisitions. Part of me is thinking, and we might revisit this deck if it does it all well, scrapping them all together with all of the Cascade. Great against Yogg, though. Great against Yogg, helps set up DRCs. You know, helps get those Unholy Heats turned on faster, but... It's just, like, the card has never been more mid than it is right now in Modern. You know, big shout out, I cannot pronounce their name, but big shout out to them on finishing first with this, or finishing 13th with this, so it's just missing out on top 8. So, I do think there's something there. It takes some more refinement. Part of me's thinking cut, go up an Inti, go up a Rin. Because we've got 6/1 mana removals, we've got the Collapse, and maybe it's just go up Inti, go up Collapse. You know, that could be it, but we've got a lot. What have we got in here? Well, we've got Stone as some of our hate. We've got Haywire Might, of course, Pithy Needle, Stone and Pithy Needle, all for Yogg, because you have to. You have to have tons of mainboard hate for Yogg. Also, Stone, the fact that it nukes the yard is also good against a Living End, which is no bad thing. That's also why we have the Soul Guide Lanterns post-side, because we're yanking that Pithy Needle, yanking probably the Haywire Might. I'll think about that. I'll think about the Haywire Might strategy. Of course, we've got Bauble. You got DRC, you gotta have Bauble. Helps turn on Unholy Heat that little bit much quicker. We've got the Goys, we've got Inti, we've got Bowmasters and Rin. Cutting down on Bowmasters and Rin. Rin is the only one I'm kind of like on, because we do have the Sagas, but that does let us have a little bit more of a leaner mana base. Rin and Collapse, really the only things we've got that require, that aren't just like single pip or single pip and generic. So, you know, I do think that helps. We are breaking the Companion Clause a lot with the 3 Chalices moving on to the side. Lantern, because Lantern's amazing. EE's really good. Besagus, you gotta break up Tron somehow. Pick your poison, fantastic sideboard card. Alpine Moon, Legion's End, Jagantha hanging out as companion. Just peeking something here. Okay, yeah, we got plenty. Alrighty, folks, let's go ahead. Like, subjective, but I think Yogg being one of the top decks kind of miserable. As a Living End, just being able to toe drag there with Tron and Amulet. We're kind of at a very mid to not fun time in Magic. But, you know, it is what it is. We've got a lot. We're on the draw. We can interact pretty heavily. Depending on the matchup, we've actually got a lot. Believe it or not, I'm going to keep this. So we're going to keep, we're not mulliganing. Believe it or not, even with this being a 1-lander. I mean, it's going to suck if we get grief scammed. Okay, it's Living End. So, yeah. Oh, good God. Is it Living End? All right. Oh, this is Shadow. Okay. Well, Shadow out the gate, it would seem. Upkeep. Second DRC, so we're gonna shock in. Let's DRC, and we're gonna go ahead and get our Bauble draw now. Cast. Trigger. I hate to, but we gotta bin it. Alright, and I think they're ready for a push, so okay. That's beautiful. We have our land on top. We get a Bauble draw. Oh, they have a land on top. I'm really dumb. Sorry, everyone. I realize that because I'm stupid. Whatever. Orcish Bowmaster's coming out to play. You know, hopefully we get a second land. Bowmaster's kind of blocking, like... Oh, dear God. We'll go red, DRC, and pass. Not getting a second land. Ah, well. You know, and also, like, they did start out with the double Street Wraith, and we don't have anything else in the yard, so, yuck. And they get a... Opponent is not having a problem finding lands. Yep. So, triple Shadow? Oh my god. They're just really having it. Okay, and the Death Shadow. 5-5. We're probably not winning now. Very unlikely to, at least. Alright, so if we can draw a land, though. We can't. Well, let's concede the game. That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, I decided to switch it up. Okay, well, discard is kind of not great in these sort of matchups, so we'll bring in Legion's End. Let's bring in Soul Guide and that. What else? We need one more. Maybe we do keep a Thoughtseize in. I don't think it's great. It's a pretty bad top deck, but it is nice to make sure they don't have the Murktide. And this could just be one like, that was horrible. All right. This isn't a one-lander, but I think it is. Okay. God, we just really are not having it today. Yeah, I think this, though, we got to keep put back, done. And we just gotta hope. Maybe there's like a fundamental flaw in the mana base here. You know, and it is just 2 games, so it's not a very wide sample size. Yep. And the fact they kept a full grip. Yeah, and we had to mull so low. Getting Thoughtseize here isn't going to hurt the worst because our threat is a land. Okay. They do take probably... This will let us know a little bit more of what their threat situation is looking like. Okay, that means they have a bunch of shadows. Great. Oh, well. And that's our only EE, but we do have other things. Please God, let it be a land. It was not. Polluted Delta and go. That was a pretty horrible draw. That was like the deadest draw in our deck. I should have brought in Soul Guides. I'm an idiot. Ah, well. If by some miracle we win this, we'll know to switch it out. Yep. Shock then. Yep. Uh-huh. Jesus. I'm starting to think there's a fundamental flaw in this. Shadow Spear pass, like we're just... Oh god, we're doing bad. Okay, I mean, we have to heat to get an instant in the yard. And then this dies. We get no value from it. Oh, God. That thing's gonna... Yep. We're down. Whoa. Great. Cool. This is the worst. This is literally the worst. Oh, God. Float. Yeah. Get... Oh, God. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. I did bring in the Soul Guide. I'm not that stupid after all. Trigger, eat Thoughtseize, cast. They're gonna flash in a Bowmasters. Like, there's just cancel. Yeah, let's sack to draw. Alright, yeah, and Bowman... Oh my god. This is vile. Wow. Not a land. Like, we're just not... This is not meant to be. This is not meant to be. I'm starting to think that there's fundamental flaws. I think they got too... But they actually did really well with it, though, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is not a great first impression, I must admit. That said, if we can clear this, but they're probably going to fetch shock it out of heat range, and that's the problem. God. Just rip after rip after rip for our opponent. Yep. Let's just go on to the next game. This was just horrible. This was horrible running. That was horrible. Okay, this is actually a much better start, believe it or not. It's very land heavy, but with them being sagas, we've got Goyf. I actually feel pretty good about this. We're not on the play, which does suck, but we've actually got a lot of good stuff here. I'm gonna say keep. I'm feeling a keep off of this. It's just a really, really good hand. Really good hand. It's gonna suck if they start monkey. You know, we don't really have anything to do about it, but I mean, grief is not gonna be the best against us. Conceal courtyard. Okay, yep, it is a double grief scam. Yep. All right, why did you exile? Okay, damnation. Oh God. Yeah, well. I don't know what this could be. I feel like it's a concealed courtyard, so I'm thinking like a coffers deck. I'm feeling like a coffers deck. I'm feeling pretty good about the double saga, though. I think that's going to be huge. I don't like that they get a creature to attack with, but I mean, like, we're just going to have to hope that we can go bigger than them, that they can't really just boggle up this grief. I don't super know what we'll be playing exactly. Grief Scam, Conceal Courtyard, and Damnation? But this could be a good matchup for us. You know, we've got a lot. Like I said, keeping these in the face of grief is pretty huge. You cannot Thoughtseize a land, unfortunately for our opponent. And the fact that these are going to come down, I'm thinking, like, lead off, depending on what we draw. If we draw, like, a push, then I might, like, fetch shock Overgrown Tune, push it. You know, like, I might do that. It's still kind of up in the air, though. Still kind of up in the air. How's it going, Saki? I hope you're having a great day. I'm doing pretty good. The first game, our deck completely fell apart. Now they're going to scam it. They are down to 3 cards, so even like a hand disruption effect. We are very incentivized to play out whatever we draw, though. Very incentivized. Oh, nice. All right, yeah, that's the one I didn't want them to have, but at the same time, like, it's fine. It is fine. Yep. All right, so they're going to take our Thoughtseize to protect whatever. I don't think they've... I'm going to go with they don't have a lot in hand. Okay, you know, actually, since we don't have anything, they cannot Thoughtseize the top of our deck, so I'm going to peek with Theater here and see what we got. I'm hoping something that can kill Grief. Yeah, I decided to switch it up. Yeah, we'll put that on top. And say go. We're going to be dropping a... We're just going to hope they don't have it. Like, we're going to push Or we're gonna collapse that and just hope they don't have it. You know, like, if they do, they do. I don't think there's anything we can do, really, to stop it. Like, because we're losing 6 here. We'll be down to 14. Going down to 13 when we fetch, but... they've got 3 in hand. If they have it, like, if they have rip after rip, like, we're just done. You know? Like, life sucks. But we have to try and kill this grief. Like, because if they don't, and then they're down to 3 cards, and we have Saga, that is a huge upswing. Red, black. I actually did that the wrong order. Alright. And do you have the way to save it? If you do, we're really bad off. If you do not, I feel better. They have the Ephemerate, which... Okay, we're gonna lose a life. Fizzles are collapsed, you know. That's pretty great for them. So, yeah. They really had it. They're going to rebound. I don't think they're casting it. They know our hand. They know they don't have anything to take. I think it's more important for them to get pressure. I think pressure is more important here. So down to 2. I'm going to guess Bowmasters because it has broken perfectly for them this whole game, so... You know... Okay. Trigger here, and we have a Bowmasters as well, so we can kill this grief finally. And let's just say go. Like, we get a Bowmasters. Bowmasters are a really excellent draw here. And if they flash in their Bowmasters, we get to kill it while they're tapped out. We get a block grief. I mean, a lot of good here. Alright, so 2 in hand. They didn't Bowmaster us on our instep, so... Alright, let's try it. Bowmasters. We'll send the ping up there. Alright. We didn't get Bowmasters back, so I think Grief might actually be dead. They could scam it back. I'm kind of okay if they do. Okay. Well, they are going to get to save it. I don't know that it matters. Yep. All right. Yeah, you do get to save it. Congratulations, opponent. And if we could top deck any sort of interaction, we get to kill it. Okay, that's a pretty good one. So the problem is we can't do both. So they're very low on resources. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fetch now. Get a forest and say go. I mean, we're gonna be losing some life, but I don't think it's enough to really matter. I mean, like, they could have the stuff again, like, they could have it all. But I think, alright. I mean, like I said, having it all is a possibility, and if they do, they do. I'm gonna kill their... Alright. Yeah, let's actually send it face again. Let's make them have everything. one in hand. We're going to get to make another construct. And they will finally be out of cards. They've been all in on protecting that grief. Oh. What? Wow. Opponent. Yep. How's it going, Ghost? I hope you're having a good one. Wow, we're just in a rough spot. Opponent literally running perfect. And us admittedly top decking kind of mid. All right, and what do we get here? Okay, thank God. Red. Construct. And what else are we getting here? I actually like good old-fashioned Shadow Spear. Trigger here. Red heat there. And go. Like, we get to equip again. We get to make another construct. Get us finally start stabilizing a little bit. Gaining some life. That's pretty great. That's pretty great if you ask me. And they are kind of required to top deck well here. I mean, we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage, unfortunately, for us. Yeah, they get in 4-7. But if we can gain 4 in response, that's pretty good. And they got another Solitude. Wow. Oh no, it's just another grief. That is fine, actually. I think a 4-point life swing is kind of worth. All right, and what do we draw? Okay, Tarmogoyf. All right, so that gains the ability. Okay, let's crack and let's see what we can get. Because that's going to determine, let's get a mountain. Tarmogoyf. And you know what? They know everything, so let's go ahead and make another construct. So, yeah. I mean, they're going to get in with 1. I don't... You know, like, if they can pump it, then suddenly we're very, very not well off. I don't like the idea that Goyf is vulnerable here. Do not like that. I do like that we're just going to get to keep growing our constructs. That's pretty great. I think we're going to get Stone next. I would really love a removal spell off the top. Really love a removal spell. Really think that would be great. And then if we can equip Goyf. All right. I mean, we gotta take it. If they can give it double strike, we're just dead, but... They block that one. Okay. They could kill our Tarmogoyf. Okay, yeah, they do that to shrink this one. I think that's correct. I think that's just correct. I don't like that at all, because that's going to give them more cards, and that's bad. That's bad. But I do like that we're going to... God, if they get a Fatal Push, we're so hosed. Alright, yeah, you do. Legion's End would also be rough. Like, them having, like, the Bowmasters, right? Like, double Bowmasters was huge. Or, I'm sorry. Like, all the protection for that first grief was huge. All right. Construct. Stone. I mean, equip 4 or equip to Goyf and kill it. Okay, didn't kill it, so that's pretty good news so far. Turn sideways, and this could be our big turn of the game. All right, opponent goes to 9, we go to 9, 9 all. I'm feeling better. You know, obviously, like, if we had a Bowmasters, I would feel even better. We do have Thoughtseize for next turn. And I think Goyf is getting pushed. Legion's End would suck. Solitude is kind of at the depreciation point. Like, we gained 6, they hit us for 5, we're still at 10. Castle Lochthwain is pretty big for them, I gotta say. Castle Lochthwain pretty big. Maybe we do need more bolts. Maybe I'm just underestimating the power of bolt as a card. And, you know, that could just be on me. You know, like, that's part of why I do like doing these. It does teach you a lot about the format. I mean, Ephemerate Bowmasters would be pretty hot. Stoneforge, okay. I don't know what they would get unless they have land. Batterskull? Cauldra complete. Well, that's getting Thoughtseized. Okay. If they swing with that grief, I'm double blocking. Like... So we know the contents of their hand. Alright, well... Push. Thoughtseize. Attack with all. Ah, there we go. How's it going, Troy Monster? So they can... It's going to be interesting because we're going up to 14. Okay. I would say they could kill one of the constructs. I'm very likely going to Stone of Eric to draw. Mm-hmm. So they are very, very low. Ooh, and yeah. I mean, they can draw a card now, but they're at 1, so if we top deck any, like, if we top deck a Wrenn and 6, they die. I like that. I like that a lot. They have to kill this Goyf, and they kind of have to kill these constructs. Ephemerate Solitude would be their absolute best. And then Bowmasters or Wrenn and 6 off the top does it anyway. Damnation would do it. Damnation would be a good one. I don't think... yeah, Solitude, Ephemerate Solitude. Can I call it? Okay, yep. There is the Elemental Incarnation. It hits our Goyf. Does put us up way on life, though. I do like that. I like that. I like where we're going with that. Okay. Yep. So, one in hand. All right. So we're gonna probably lose one. I feel like they've got Ephemerate. I feel Ephemerate. All right. DRC. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That makes that a 5/5. Then we swing. They can double block this one and they still die. They have to have a removal spell for it. And we're still getting one of theirs. And we're going to equip that Shadow Spear to DRC next turn, and she's going to be swinging in the air. So, push. Okay. I don't know why, like, if they've got Ephemerate, why not block here? Ephemerate, so you take no damage. I mean, and we're still going to be gaining, like, okay. Fair, fair, fair. Alrighty. Soul Guides are looking pretty good. I like them better than Inquisition. Pithing Needle is fine, but I think it's overall kind of bleh. So I'm gonna bring in a Legion's End. Just to queen up Bowmasters. Maybe I just want to go down, since we're on the draw, go down to Thoughtseize, Legion's End. Try it like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, getting double griefed always sucks. Like, the grief scam is so obnoxious. But, you know, we did stay the course through it, and that's pretty good. I like that. I like it when that happens. Man, grief scam leading to non-games. We managed to get there. Like, we just top decked very well. Like, having, and that's why I cut down to only 3 Thoughtseizes. And that is something, if I go forward with this one, I'm gonna cut. Like, I get that Cascade is a big deck right now, but I think 3 Chalice is a hair too much. A hair too much. I would cut that down. Personally, bring in like a Terminate, because then like you could swap out. Honestly, I'm really thinking about cutting the Inquisitions. Like, Inquisition seems bad. Like, you bring in you cut Inquisition all together. Play another Inti. Play another Rin. Actually, you cut that. You play another Inti. You play a 22nd land. That way you have 18 mana sources. I mean, technically the baubles do help, but we have to remember this is still a Bowmaster format. Which I don't think is any bad thing, that you actually have to plan to not just draw cards to make up. You can't just turbo Xerox anymore, and it be cool and fine. I think that is a good thing Bowmasters brings to the format. I'm a very big Bowmasters apologist, just being like straight up honest with it. I think that the card does great things for the format. I think it's probably one of the better cards they've printed in a long while. It came out with the One Ring, which is one of the worst cards they printed in a long while, but, you know. And also, my god, the Cyclers, because Living End needs help. Living End is totally a deck that should exist. But, you know, like, we did pretty good. Shadow, like, pub stomped us, but maybe that was just the mana base falling apart. And you're gonna have, like, non-zero games like that. We'll see. I do kind of feel for him. That has to be a very demoralizing defeat, like, that first game. Like, you get the grief scam, you have him dead to rights, and just, you can't beat Saga. You cannot beat Saga. And that's why I like the black-red version of these better. Just being able to play like Blood Moon is such a big thing. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. A little bummed that the Soul Guide Lantern's going to be a little late coming down, but it does prevent shenanigans in the future. So I like, and if we cashed it for a card when they're tapped out and we don't have anything going on, so that's cool. We have 2 removal spells. We top deck well. We get another one. Yeah, I think this is a keep. We don't have a threat, but having lands and getting grief scammed, yeah, that's a grief scam. That's a grief scam. It's just a Thoughtseize. Okay, I like that. I love it when it's just a Thoughtseize. I think they take, well, this will tell us what they're doing. If they take Fatal Push, that means it's probably like an actual, like, not dead after all or something that's going to bump the toughness of grief. But still, like, that is 3 cards in the yard for Delirium. And that's pretty good. We get a Saga, and suddenly this hand is just going everywhere. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they take the Thoughtseize. I don't hate that. That is our most proactive play. If they've got something vulnerable in hand, they want to get some use out of the enter the battlefield trigger. I think that's fine. All right, we'll do this. We'll probably get the Black-Red Surveil land or off of this. Drop Inti next turn. Inti, like, that is a threat. That's going to put in some work. It's also going to set up our Delirium really well. Maybe we should have played out... Oh, dang it. I'm stupid. Ah, well. All right. Well, if it's Ephemerate, that doesn't actually stop it. That doesn't stop it. And we get to do... We're protected against both ends of the grief combo. And thank God they haven't figured out a way to do that at instant speed. Oh, they can with Solitude. I'm not that scared of a Solitude cheated in. Y'all, like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, Solitude cheat-ins are kind of... Yeah, I like Ren. I like Ren, especially I like Ren with Inti. I do think I am going to, depending on what they do, if they don't drop a Bowmaster, I think I'm going to play out the Soul Guide, eat their Thoughtseize. That way we've got a guaranteed... Okay. I don't know why you would do this. Alright. It comes back. I mean... Okay, yeah, they can protect it a little bit. And if they've got the Ephemerate, that would really suck, but again... And that is going to gain them life. That is a little troubling, but I'm also not like... Well, you know what? Let's put down something they have to respect. I think Ren and 6 is something they have to respect. You know, like, if they've got everything, like... I don't think we can... I'm also, like, a firm believer that you can't just, like, worry about your opponent having each and every single little thing. They could have Mana Tithe here. Again, I'm not really gonna play around it. So go, get our grind on. I mean, we're going down to 14. They're going up to 22, but, it's kind of dead either way. So 2 in hand. All right. So they go face. Fine. Aha. That's why. Okay, fair. They've got one in hand. Let's see. Okay, so that's perfect. We could just do it. How's it going, Kiddo? I hope you're having a great one. We're doing pretty good. I gotta say, we're doing pretty good. I kind of think now is the time to accrue resources. So I'm just gonna do that. Draw. Bauble. Cast. And let's see what they're drawing. Bauble target them. Okay, they are getting a grief. A little problematic there, but... yeah, we lose a life. Say go. Alright, and we draw, like, if they have a Bowmaster, that sucks, but they are kind of forced. Yeah, they want full value. They're gonna get a grief, and they need another land to cast it. So, that's fine. We're gonna be taking... okay. You know, I don't hate this. We know what they've got in hand. Okay. Oh yeah, no, like now now it is a vastly different place than what it once was. I mean, I hate to go low like that, but let's start with push here. I like that. Heat here. Yeah, there's just been so many cards printed that have really shaken it up. Alright. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see what we draw. You know, they've got Grief, Unknown. They can take our Shadow Spear, would kind of suck, not gonna lie. Because I'd like to gain 4. Like, I feel like a 4-point life swing is pretty cool. Oh, and thank you so much, Kit, for the follow. Alright. Let's do this. Equip. All right, let's see what you got there, opponent. And yeah, the format is really diverse in a way. We're kind of, it's odd. It feels like we're really pulled in. All right. There. Yeah. So we'll see what they do. Okay, we get a land that we're gonna play. We're gonna gain some life. Hopefully, they could kill it. Okay, yeah, they do. They kill it. We don't get to gain any life. We're not in the mood to lose more. So I'm liking that. They did get a good life bumper. Yeah, I would like them to unban. I don't know, like with Yogg, I kind of want Death right back, and I kind of don't. Like, I feel like it like slots too perfect into Yogg. And I don't know that I like that world, like where Yogg just gets something that slots perfectly into it. Yeah, I think we hit here. Trigger. I'm gonna give up the bauble. Okay. There, and go. Come on, something good that I actually want to play. That would be cool. That is actually kind of cool. What have you got? Okay, Bowmaster's gonna shoot us. Gonna be hard. Like, Inti is, I think, a great addition to the format. I mean, we're very low on life total, and we did lose one of our best ways to gain life. But at the same time, like, I feel like just sheer number of game actions we're taking, and the fact that we're double drawing with Inti effectively. We know they've got Grief in hand. I mean, they could Bowmaster again to save it. If they do that as opposed to, like, stop our Gigantha, I'm kind of cool with that. Okay, yeah, they're going to do that. Exactly that play pattern. Bowmasters protect by killing our DRC. DRC going to trade with the token. And if we flip a... If we flip at a Legion's End, that's really great. Okay, Stone. I like Stone. I'm going to swing in, because we're not going to be vulnerable thanks to Gigantha here. I'm going to get rid of the Verdant. So there. I really wish it... Let's see, do you want to go to 9? You will be dead pretty soon there, opponent. So let's go red, DRC. Oh. I like Opal as a card better now that Brotherhood's End exists. Like, I think with Brotherhood's End, I like that Opal exists more. I feel less concerned about Opal. Yeah, they can't even Solitude us right now. Like, they could land, hardcast Grief, take our Gigantha, then we Bowmaster one of those away. They're forced to chump. They feed a lot into Inti. I mean, they can put us to 6 here. You know, if they Bowmasters again, like, GG, I've got another one. Okay, so they flicker, ping, and then we're going to drop our Bowmasters. Kill theirs. Okay, we're down to 5, but then we have 2 blockers. Okay. All right, we draw Bowmasters. Cast it. Ping that one. I wish we had more green, just because there's some green cards we could wind up drawing, but I think we have to give it to Inti again, because that'll, like, they have to block with that, and then they're just down to a Grief they cannot cast, and all right, so goodbye Gigantha, unfortunately. So we gotta send it here, since that way, you know. Okay, Urza Saga's a pretty great one. Almost ensuring that we're going to win. And they have to chump some of the damage from Inti. They go to 1. And then Bowmaster's Ren 6 off the top wins. We've eaten through 1, 2... Yeah, they've only got 1 more Bowmasters at most left in the deck. Saga. Sega. Okay, I'm really liking this. I will say I'm very biased that I want Deathrite unbanned, if you can't tell by the color combo here. Okay, yeah, they just dropped Grief. Oh. They couldn't do anything. That's cool. Can't thought seize the top of their deck, you know? Okay, this is good. Get a start on DRC. Thoughtseize, maybe double Thougtseize, like... Bowmasters if they drop something. You know, maybe draw a removal spell, even better. Bobble. Also, a really, 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 really rough hand to grief apart. Even though like that big out of the gate punch to the face of double grief scam is not the best right now. Burn actually kind of, you know, burn a little bit rough if that's what they do. A little bit rough. Because the Thoughtseize is not really what you want to see against burn. But we do have the Saga. We've got the Bowmasters. I mean, yes, we've taken some damage, but... Okay. Okay, Thoughtseize. There probably goes our Thoughtseize. Sucks, but hey. You know, if that's like the worst they're doing... And again, Saga really pulling its weight. You cannot Thoughtseize a land out of your opponent's hand, folks. So I'm sorry. Sorry, you're not Thoughtseizing that. Okay, so... yeah, I mean, you know, like a good Thoughtseize here, and... Okay. Yeah, I do think right now we got a Thoughtseize. Trigger our Surveil, and, I'll put that in the yard. I think we gotta take their Thoughtseize. Overgrown Tomb. I hate to go this low, but... Oh, it didn't... they might have fixed that in the new update, unfortunately, Saki. I mean, I'd say unfortunately, but, you know, I get why they do it, you know? So, Trigger, can we get that third card type in the yard? Yeah, we'll put that on top. In that case, I will take the Terminate since we're not getting in with DRC. So we know they've just got lands and monkey. Monkey and lands, lands and monkey. I mean, if they dash, I'm kind of cool with it because I can just Saga dash our own monkey back at them. That's DRC turned on. Or, I mean, brain work. We trade, like I said, kind of, or if they Thoughtseize, I'm kind of cool with it. Okay. Well, Trigger. I'm gonna put that in the yard because we're just gonna get it back with Ren. Oh, no problem, Saki. Take your time and do as you need to. It is completely fine. I do think we're gonna get Verdant back and drop Monkey. I mean, if they dash Monkey, that kind of sucks. Or they don't, and that's cool. Okay, I think this is Scam again. It's almost like when you... Well, okay, I'm going to make a video about this because it's something I've wanted to touch on because I've thought about this. And it's really what I believe. You have, like, I think free spells are okay. They're going to be a part of Modern. The format's simply too efficient to not have them. Like, simply, you have to have those. But I think the real question becomes, what is the level of free spell we're comfortable with? Personally, I think, like, the Evoke Elementals were a mistake. Flat out. Grief was a horrible mistake. Fury, I think, was a little bit less egregious, even though it ate the ban, than Subtlety, but I swear, like, if I could speak, you know, folks, like, we might actually have a viewable stream, you know? If I could actually speak coherently, folks, like, we, you know, we'd have a stream worth something. You know, a stream worth a damn. I know, that is a wild thought for this one. I hate to, but I think I'm going to go red here. Because we've got the green for Beseiju. So let's get the Blood Crypt. Red, DRC. We can drop Goyf next turn. Bobble. Trigger the DRC. Like, just really get all the value. I would like that. Yes, thank you, game. Yeah, let's go. I mean, they're going to shuffle it away, but I want to make sure we draw before they can... Why you wouldn't let us do that, I don't know. But, okay, cool. Okay, you push it. I figured you would. Okay, Dolthy, Voidwalker. Alright. That's fine. I feel like they're going to drop Dolthy. I'm kind of hoping we draw... Oh, well, actually, duh. I knew we were drawing that Bowmasters. I don't know why I said anything else. Dolthy. Doing Dolthy things. I'm actually going to drop Goyf and Sego. I know that seems odd, but we've got Inti to help us cycle through our yard or our library. They're very... If they kill this, that also means we get a chance at a black source. And if they just drop Blood Moon, you know... Okay. I'm a little weary about using our Inti while Dolthy is alive. I'm gonna swing and see what happens. If they Bowmaster, I'm gonna flash in ours. They do not. I'm gonna get our Rin down. I'm gonna plus Verdant, play Verdant, and say go. The fact that we've got and then we can Bowmaster Rin and 6 ping, force them to save it, and if they do, we just go whole hog on. And they could kill Rin, cast it or something. Like, that's a thing they have the option to do. Like, this way, if they go, like, Blood Moon or some other effect such as, we get to just, K-command, yeah. Okay. So they are going after Rin this turn. Kind of fine. At Rin, okay, yeah. Rin gone. Okay. Okay, that's kind of what I expected, so in that case, we'll just, get the swamp. Alright. Yep, there's Shelly. Who's alive? Alright. Well, let's do this. Inti. Trigger, yeah, let's give up this one. Here. So, yeah. Alright, do you take it, opponent, or do you chump? You decide to chump. I'm sorry, there we go. Red, green, Ren. Uptick, no target. And say go. So pretty good, pretty good. Double Bowmasters would suck. Pretty bad, honestly. Okay. Another Sholdred would probably be really bad too. Just being legit. Yeah, well. One in hand. Another Dolthy would be bad too, but... Alright, so they're going to probably kill Ren. I don't know what they could have up. Yeah, you might as well. You can't block. Okay, yeah, they do that. They're going to kill Ren. Alright, well. Actually. Let's start ping. Bowmasters. Ping. Nah, I think I would rather preserve my life right now. Just because there's things we could get. Alright, they lose that. We're gonna be real upset if they have... okay, they drop a monkey as their last card from hand. Let's get in with that. They take it. Alright. And let's drop monkey. And, whatever. Jagantha. So we are outgrinding our opponent here pretty well. Okay. Yeah, because we're going to swing out, drop Jagantha, really put him on the back foot. So we've got a free league, if nothing else. Bowmaster's even down to a 3 of in a lot of decks, so... Yeah, I mean... Upkeep. Monkey. Off of Blood Crypt. Go. I mean, I feel like most decks nowadays can beat a turn 1 monkey, but... Oh, let's see what they drop here. Okay. You do turn 1 Griefus, opponent. You very much do. Like, I got nothing for that. Alright, then they ephemerate. It comes back, they take another thing. That was really interactive magic, wasn't it, opponent? Yep. That was real fair, huh, guys? Okay. Yeah, second one. Oh. Really, starting to... And maybe we'll get lucky and they... Oh, dear Jesus. Okay. Let's go ahead and shock in. That was so cool. We're That's kind of my thing. Like, if it was just like a Swords to Plowshares on a body like that, I don't think I would mind Solitude. Or, I mean, not Swords to Plowshares on a body, like just free Swords to Plowshares. I think I would be, like, a lot less annoyed. Like, it would be a lot less obnoxious what the card's doing. Let's see what they've got. Okay, so this is 100% that. You know what? Let's get Raucous, Trigger. Yeah. Put Jagantha in hand. Say go. I mean, like, they could do something. I mean, they've got one card. They've got one land, rather. Okay. Hit them. Well, they're not getting another one. That's cool. And then we're going to flash in Bowmasters, and it's going to be like... Bowmasters, and then we drop Jagantha. I mean, like, why wouldn't we? Let's see, so discard. Yeah, that was some great stuff, wasn't it, folks? That was some great magic. I mean, they could have it, you know, if they, again, one of those things they do, like... Okay. Yeah, well, this is... Alright. Alright, I don't know necessarily that... Alright, so, I would like to do that again, but I don't think we can. I don't think that we can, I don't, okay, so, yep. So, Solitude. Cheat the Solitude. Get rid of, Monkey. Yep. Ephemerate. Get rid of that. Evoke doesn't stop because a bit of a not fair mechanic. Alright, Bowmasters. There. Yep. So they gain 3. We've got the Monkey, we've got the Equip. So long as they don't push, we have them dead. I mean, they could scam it back. But they're only gaining 3. They'll be taking... Okay. Oh, they have the push. Bleh. Bleh. Alright. Okay, so they've got 1 in hand, but whatever. Alright. Let's start off. I dogged this card, but let's see what it gets us here. Get rid of their best catch-up card. Dash Monkey. I mean, they're gonna go... Okay. That was pretty great. That was a great start. Soul Guide Lantern, I hear it's pretty good. A lot of their big stuff is flying, so I kind of feel that. Pithy Needle is kind of whatever, as is Haywire Might. Collapse is good. Yeah, exactly. That's just what we're about. We're just trying to do the Jund thing of just get them. Fatal Push is a little mid in the face of Solitude. Not so bad against Grief Scam. I think we can cut... We could trim a little bit of our hand disruption on the draw, and we'll just bring it back in on the play, swap it out with Monkey. Keep. I mean, again, it will suck if they grief us. But if they don't, yeah, it does, but we're also very heavily into one drops ourselves. Is kind of the problem with it. I did think about a kit, like, I thought about it, but it's just we're so all in on those ourselves. I am gonna start off on this just to see. I'm getting the feeling I should check their hand. Okay, touch the Spirit Realm, Archaeologist. What can we not deal with that we can get? The Fairy's obnoxious. Archaeologist could set them up for a lot, but let's get rid of their cheat card and say go. Like, because if they play out to Fairy, they're forced to bounce our Bowmaster. And right now, like, they don't have anything great. They could get a good hit off of that. If they do, they do. I'm not, like... Yep. Let's see, so... They have Godwitch Shrine to Fairy Solitude. They do now have a Troxa in the yard, and I don't like that. We could... Okay, they got back Prismatic. Yeah, I'll say go. I'm kind of thinking if they go to cast a Fairy, we'll flash in Bowmaster. You know, we could just die if they have it. Yep. If they tap out for Teferi, we 100% flash in Bowmaster. Teferi is horrible in the face of Bowmaster. Same if they Faithful Mending, we flash in Bowmaster. They have to have that read on their radar. We do have Pick Your Poison for Atroxa. Yep. Oh, God. Yep. Let's get that theater and set up the top. Ben. Yep, we actually do somehow get to live through this. Let's see, Ephemerate. Oh, God, that life point swing is going to be huge. Yeah. And they got... Oh, yeah. Realistically, like, we just can't win. That was... That makes up for their first game. In that case, I am going to take out a couple DRCs and just bring in the hand disruption. Run it like that. If we have a piece of graveyard hate in hand, like we drop that first, I feel like that sets us up pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Like, we just have a lot here. And this could just be one of those, we get got by the combo deck. But I hope you are having a great day, Boner. I hope you're having a fantastic one. We're not having the worst. I'm actually gonna get Blood Crypt here. We just have so much that deploys off of it. Cast, and hope we draw another land or that Monkey connects. Either or. You know, I'm not having a bad one. That one's going on bottom. Jeez, they are just assertive with the pitch spells. Again, I think Sodi is one of the better balanced ones. It's not really one you want to cheat back in. And that's kind of my thing, like the fact that they just get to be, like, just so no, and just, Free spells are a bit problematic, but I do think, in the case of a lot of the like force of negation stuff, the things that can only be used reactively, like subtlety, while that was a huge tempo play for them, you know, it's ultimately kind of fine. And like, if they, I feel like they're very unlikely to turn to us. I'm hoping we find a land. Yep, Grief. Yep, I'm hoping it's Ephemerate Grief. You know, that would be the best for us. Then we just get something that blows up their yard. That would probably be the best. They take Monkey. Grief actually dies. That's pretty cool. In that case, let's go ahead. Let's Inquisition them, see what they got going on in hand. White, black. Oh no, not our Saga. Black. Yeah, they did rightly surmise we did not draw a colored source, so. They did rightly surmise that. Okay, well. And we're really hoping for a land. We're really struggling without one. We do get a Graveyard Hate piece next, so that's pretty great. Watch this be another Bowmasters from them. Watch this be a Bowmasters from them. They might have drawn Perfect. You can never count that out, folks. Yep. Yep. Alright. What are we putting back in hand? Ephemerate. Yep. Is what it is. All right. Oh, thank you, Lord. Quote. Goes away. Unfortunate. Control Z. Yeah, we don't have it, so we gotta let it go. They do get more nonsense. Ephemerate hitting the exile. Yeah, wow, we're getting rid of that Atroxa, folks. I tell you what. Soul Guide. A Lantern. Goodbye, Atroxa. Land, Yeah, I think we're conservative with it and just hold up and wait patiently. Let's see. We know they've got they had Ephemerate. We know they got rid of Flooded. So we know they've got Plains Unknown in hand. Okay, we don't know what they've got in hand. Bold move, if it's what I think it is. Okay, yep, Archaeologist doing its thing. Yep, and Goryo's is in hand. They do have half of the combo. Alright, well, here, get rid of that. And then we just hold up Soul Guide Lantern, hope we draw another Graveyard Hate piece. Or we can get them down to 0. I would like to draw more lands, honestly, but hey. Again, you know, we are kind of where we are, like... Teferi, okay. Teferi's good. They could bounce our Soul Guide Lantern, okay. Okay. All right, let's start here. Get rid of Teferi. Red, green, Rin. All right, and uptick. I hate to just get back Saga here, but Saga is the most powerful card we've got that is going to tutor us another Graveyard Hate spell while being a threat at the same time. We are pressuring now pretty hard. All right. Okay, Grief. All right. What are we taking, opponent? I think they take Bowmasters. That would be my take. Okay, they take the actual kill spell. That is technically our most mana efficient play, so I don't hate that from them. Alright, so it goes up. Let's go ahead, let's hit here. Ping while they've got nothing. Tapped. Red colorless, or black colorless. Bowmasters. Ping here. And say go. Like I said, we know they've got half the combo in hand. I'm gonna feel a lot better when we get a alright. Okay, they shock in. Very assertive from our opponent. So that does tell me Solitude is on the way, so I'm gonna go here, here. And I'm gonna get another Soul Guide Lantern. I value the alright. And we'll return Saga. Land for turn. We know that they're going to Solitude one of our things, so let's force them to kind of do it. Goryo, so they've got that. Atroxa. Huh. Do. I mean, we're missing damage, but I kind of don't want them to get, like, free value here. So we know they've got, like, effectively a dead card in Atroxa. So we lose our Bowmasters. That is very good for them. That is a fantastic catch-up card for us. Like, because if they had gone in, we would have gotten to ping it down. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Just straight up draw 2. Valid, opponent. Valid. Valid play there. All right. So, Atroxa Unknown in hand. Let's see what they put in there. All right. All right, trigger. That gets the ability. Let's go ahead. Let's get back. Okay. I guess our opponent wanted to not be Junded anymore. But I hope everyone's having a good time. The more aggressive lean in Jund, that might be the ticket, you know, folks? Like, because I've been struggling to make this deck work. Struggling to make it work. And maybe just like that slightly more aggressive bend to it. Maybe not being all in on the 4 of Bowmasters. Because Bowmasters right now a little mid. I gotta be truthful with you all. A little mid. So maybe that's just it, folks. Like, maybe that's where we've been... maybe that's where I've been screwing up. Like, that's what we... who do, like, the fair magics need. Normally I would say this is a one-lander, but this is a one-lander with a lot of things to fix it. So we're on the draw, but I am still gonna keep, because we... oh, dear God. Well, okay, that means that there's a Draco over there. Okay. That probably means that... oh, God. This is gonna go bad. Oh, God. It's Rhinos. Okay. Rainbow Rhinos. But, hey, folks, we're gonna do the best we can. Oh, God. I hate that, because that's stupid. All right, we're just gonna look for another land off of this DRC. So, bobble, trigger. I'm actually going to put that on top because I do kind of want to draw that, because I would like to double DRC. We know they're drawing dead. And again, this could just be one of those, like, they have the wayline, ergo we just get hosed. You know, like, that could just be it. Like, get good us. What, you didn't magically draw the thing that stopped them? Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, that is pretty great so far. Force of negation. Land, please? Okay. So, red, DRC. Bobble. So, first one, put on top. Second one, actually, you know what? I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. You know? I'm sure they're going to look at that like, why did he do that? And that's a great question, opponent. Okay, so we know they're getting another Lorien revealed. Let's go ahead. Let's get... I actually want red-green. I mean, like, if they drop a Draco, you know, things get rough. All of a sudden, things get really not great. And there's not a whole lot we can do about it with that thing giving keyword soup to everything. Bowmaster's not really helping. Hexproof is just a miserable mechanic. But if they don't do that, okay, so... I don't know what they're up to over there, folks. Not entirely sure. Draco is not coming down. I would love to see some hand disruption. Okay, monkey isn't hand disruption, sadly. Oh, I mean, the crew goes in. I mean, if they have the fire, then get good us, you know, like we should have done better. We should have, you know, just drawn better. Okay, Wayline Binding for not a Tarmogoyf is valid as far as I'm concerned. Because that is, yeah. I mean, I do hate that we're, like, hard priced into having to get Shadow Spear to kill the stupid Dracos, but we're gonna have to. All right, so ability gained. You know what? Let's Thoughtseize just to trigger these DRCs. So first one's Topperoo. All right, and now we make them okay. I wonder what you've got in hand there, opponent. Oh, rhinos. Oh, rhinos. Yeah, I'm not playing into your stupid violent outburst, opponent. You can forget about it. Oh my god, violent outburst! No way! No way! They played violent outburst. Oh my god, you guys! That was so cool. I didn't see it coming at all. It wasn't like that's all this deck does. All right, and blop. All right, so here. Here and oh, Haywire Might. I like that. Here, so first one, we're gonna be digging for land / interaction. Bobble. Or Ren. Ren is fine. Bleh. Not great. Force of Negation. Yeah, let's just swing in with these two. Hold back. Hold back. Like, I just think that we've got, like, a lot pulling our way. Yeah, Shardless doing Shardlessy things. More big dum-dums coming out to do big dum-dum things. They could get in, I don't know that I hate that for them, like, because I'm just going to block one. Okay. Alright. Draw. Land, please. That would be the best. Because, I mean, right now we have the DRCs in the air. Well, that is not at all what I wanted, but it will do. So we get that. That is now a biggin. Yeah, Pithy Needle. Oto. Huh. Ah, there it is. Odawara, Soaring City. Okay. Yeah. Our stuff is officially bigger now. All right. Draco will probably be the best top deck for them. But I don't even know that he gets it done. Because they do gain a lot of life, but they're going to lose all of their stuff. Like, because these are going up to 6/6s next turn. Like, if I draw that stone, I'm dropping all of them. 4, I don't know what that could be. Paying cost. It's probably some stupid... Oh, never mind. Oh, but they couldn't bounce it because I named it Odawara. Get got. Get got. Get good. Get got. Get good. Rainbow Rhinos. A deck that, I'm gonna be real with y'all, does it really need all of that nonsense? Honestly, I could see them. I don't think they'll ban anything, but I could see the stupid Wayline of the Go Pack going, because that's just another Feels Bad card. And with Grief Scam, do we need more Feels Bad cards? I don't think so, but I also don't think it's the worst. Like, we had Haywire Might. Get good. You know, like... I'm on the draw, so I think I can cut a couple monkeys. There goes Jagantha. We're not using him anymore. Legion's End, looking pretty legit. I think I can cut here, bring in... Cut there. Pithy Needle was clutch. I will grant it. Pithy Needle, clutch. Big clutch there. Bowmasters kind of suck. Not gonna lie. Bowmasters kind of suck in this match. Okay. Like this? I like this. Bleh. Bleh. That's bad. God, if that was a land, I would be like over the moon with this. But no, that's not a land, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is none of those are lands. This is going back. I will say, like, if I could like Fet Shock Blood Crypt DRC drop Chalice on 0, maybe I would worry. That is the price of running well. So keep, put back, done. No, put back, done. Is what I meant to quick. All right, opponent, what you got? No turn zeros. I like that. Oh, awesome, Saki. We're probably gonna get... Okay. Alright, so... Let's fetch shock. Let's go stomping ground. Yes, sir, indeedy do, we shall. Yep, try it. Trigger. Oh, Bennett. Alright. I'm hoping we force them to besage you, get another card type in yard. Get to Inti for full value would probably be our best. We just have a lot of things to deal with what they're doing, so I'm kind of, like, okay with it. Maybe we should have kept the Thoughtseize, but... You know, like, it's one of those where... like, just making... Like, getting damage in, getting the DRC big... is gonna be huge. Also, big goifs are big problems for them. Kind of hope... Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, they've got, I mean, like, they can do it. Like, nothing we can do about that. I'm gonna go Inti here. I mean, they could, like, just completely tempo us out. You know, if they do, they do. Like, I'm not gonna be super big mad. Yeah. There. Not really happy that we're not gonna be drawing that, but hey. And Pick Your Poison would, of course, be a fantastic card to draw. I have not yet, Saki. I probably will be this evening. I wanted to, but I just had so much going on the other day. I just didn't get a chance, to be honest. I feel like they've got it. That's why I'm liking Inti, like, just being that threat. Okay, so they're gonna try and, like, quadruple rhinos, I think. Alright, well, we are gonna get that in, so here, yep. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. There, just grow it that much more.
Okay, let's go.
DRC getting huge. Okay, Molten Collapse. That's not bad. Alright, so this is gonna be big. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely see. It'll probably be a couple hours because I've got to eat dinner, but yeah, I'll definitely be down to. Okay. So we are going to get rid of that. I feel like they've got something for... Thank you. I feel like they've got something for our chalice, but hey, you know, like they had it. I mean, not much I can do, unfortunately.
Okay, let's go.
Again, I hate the amount of like instant speed interaction they do get. That's kind of the maddening thing about rhinos, especially the rainbow variant. You know, we're just gonna have to make our way with what we got. Yeah. And then they still get to, God, and they still get to just do their thing. That's so annoying. Okay, yeah, that 1,000,000% they've got something. Okay, and what do we get? Okay. God, and we have to let them have this. Yeah. We're stuck playing reactive, which is what they want us to do. They want us to play that. That's what they're about. And they're just gonna sit here and durdle. God, that endurance was such a blowout. You know, we had to play, and them having like everything. Okay, what is it? Okay. Okay. Yep, chalice. Uh-huh. That stops it. Okay. So that's one of their rhinos gone. Again, I still think chalice is history. I don't think they're gonna... I think they made a mistake. Like, they were clearly gonna do something, and it didn't work for them. I don't know what that could have been, why it wouldn't have worked. Okay, great. Because we had a swamp in hand, we can't cast the Wren. That's cool. I like that. No, I don't, actually. It's pretty terrible. Okay. Yeah, Force of Annoying. Yep. So... okay, there's another set of rhinos. Well... I mean, we don't have anything else going on, so let's try and Wren. And we'll just do this because infinite spells is pretty good against rhinos. And we're going to try to clean up those two with spells, and when the other ones come down, we'll just crack the EE. Alright, Haywire Might, I need something. Plus, no target. Say go. We do have, and we don't have Jagantha, unfortunately, because of Chalice. Alright. Okay, so they do get the Surveil. Yep, this isn't going amazing for us, unfortunately. It, like... do not like that, but hey, we're gonna do what we can. Murktide would wreck us. Alright. Last one. Coming down. Yep. They get another card. I think we're gonna push one and just hope. I mean, they could counter it. If they do, like, good on them. And we get, okay, Shadow Spear. Still nothing worth using that on. Alright, cancel. Say go. Ugh, vile. Vile, but they do have to respect this Ren. Because if it gets to rechase, you know. Yep. I don't know what they've got, like how their time could be going so poorly. Okay. I don't know what they could have. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, we've got to pop it now. Yep, Brotherhood's End. Again, more just Rhinos things. Yep. Rhinos doing Rhino thingies. Yeah, not a fan. All right, Chalice off the top. God, this is horrible. This has gone very badly. I don't know why we're still in this one, but hey, we're gonna fight through as best we can. We are up a game. Awesome. Okay, and yep, they get, you know, Rhinos, a deck that it... Oh, and that great. That means all of those other Chalices we brought in, dead top decks. Ouija did is the only live one. They now have ample ways to protect the stupid things. Yeah, this is horrible. This is bad. Oh, God. Ugh. We're just gonna hope they don't have it again. A lot of problems I have with how things are going. Okay. Yep, and now they're just vomiting stuff because they can. This is where we would love to, I don't think a Tarmogoyf would get us out, but hey, we're gonna see what we get. I would love a, what should be a Chalice? A turn 2 late. Yep, that's great. We didn't draw anything. Cool. Alright. And yeah, they just outvalued us. So we do want monkeys in. Inquisitions are still bad. Fatal Push was okay, actually. I still think Pick Your Poison is fine. I think Inti is fine. I think we're gonna cut those. What do we want? That was just bad running too. I think we can cut a DRC. Try it like that. Again, the problem is, well, maybe that is also some consideration to like Outburst going, like the Cascade spells are, yeah, okay, this is actually better in that it plays magic. And we do get to not, yeah, we get Tarmogoyf, we've got DRC. There's just a lot we got going for us. We have Saga, so if we can get a if we can get a I will bend that. Just, I want something better. We just have a lot of pressure now that we didn't with the other hand, and I like that a lot. Also, we can cheat and bring in Bauble Steel, which I like. Always a fan of that. Okay, Thoughtseize. You know what? Let's fetch Shock in... Actually, let's just fetch in that. And Thoughtseize trigger. All right, looks like that's provoked some action from them, which is good. We like that. I think it's Ragavan on top. If that's it, we send it to the yard. No problem, Saki. I think yeah, there's a lot of things we could send to the yard. If it's a chalice, we'll probably wind up keeping it. All right. Watch them somehow be able to play Veil of Summer. Like, that would tilt me so hard. Okay, they land cycle. Fine. I want to try and clear out as many cards from their hand as I can. Xander's Lounge, go into the revealed. Yeah, we're gonna keep with what I said. Keep true to our word here, folks. Outburst, Outburst, Leyline Binding, Leyline Binding. So they will be able to do that next turn. Yeah, I'm going to take their Outburst here. And that way, if we top deck another one, we can Tarmogoyf pretty safely. Like, I think just them not being able to Rhinos us out of existence is huge. So they're forced to spend mana on it, so, oh no, they actually have to play by the rules of Magic the Gathering. What a horrible time for Rhinos. Okay. Trigger. Let's go ahead, let's hit them, and then we'll drop our first Tarmogoyf. All right, Goyf the first, kind of making Rhinos look a hair anemic now. Oh, Rhinos players. So, we know about the Fire Ice. We got one of the bindings. Oh. We know about the other Outburst. It has to come down this turn, I think. So, what are you getting? They could double binding us. That would be okay, honestly. And like just getting rid of like their Leyline bindings is pretty huge. So, Xander's is gone. Misty, Fire Ice. They can tap down the Rhino. If they do, they do. I'm not like, okay, yep. Of course, they have it. Just always assume that they have it. Can I get a land? Okay, that's pretty good. Let us do this. Get a forest. Okay. Alright, we'll let them go. We know what they're gonna do. Rhinos is not really subtle or, honest to God, kind of that smart in what it does. So this way we can make a construct. Get a... depending on what we draw. I do think we're going to try when they tap out, like on their upkeep, since we know that their hand isn't stellar with just 2 real cards in it. All right. You know what? We'll try for... Yep. All right, red. heat, DRC triggers. God, putting those monkeys back in kind of hosed us here. All right, well, that sucked. That sucked. That was like, of all the dead cards, at least we're not going to draw it next turn. And again, one other thing obnoxious about rhinos is just they vomit their entire deck, so you have to see everything, which I don't like. And we'll just use these two to make the... We could make another construct, and I think we'll do that. I think... So they could get rid of this, tap down, swing in, hit us for 8. But then we can... yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. All right. All right, well, we've got to do this part first. Make dude, all right, well, if they let us block, I will... Yeah, I'll do this to get rid of one of their things. I mean, they could kill that to save it and deal 1 more damage. They might. Oh, endurance. Yep, and they're still gonna get to do their garbage. Yeah, but that's fine. Alright, we'll see what we're drawing. We know they just have Fire Ice Unknown now. Okay, yeah, let's just float. Saga dies. Haywire Might. Tarmogoyf. Okay, here comes the big part. We know they've got Fire Ice, so they can tap down. Actually, Control Z, we'll just say go. They don't know what we've got in hand. If they go to tap it down, I think we just get the other one back. Alright. They could have double Fire Ice, in which case we're just boned. Like, we should have gotten good. You know, and not gotten out-tempoed by the obnoxious tempo deck. You should have gotten good and just beaten all of our top decks magically, is usually what Rhino says to everyone. Okay. Red, green, Ren and 6. +1, get back Saga. Land for turn, triggers. Okay, so we're rebuilding a little bit. That does shrink our Goyfs, but adding artifact to the yard will grow them. So I don't know that it's that big a deal. Don't know that it is. Don't know that it isn't either, you know? The school might is bearing the weight of the world on its shoulders, I gotta tell you. That said, if they went to, like... they're thinking. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep the disciplined route going. Trigger, okay. If this resolves, uptick, no target. Alright. Done. Let's see what this baits out of them. Let's see, do they have the force in hand? Yeah, just because we can regain it so easily, let's do this. Tough spot for them, I gotta admit. Tough spot, no matter how you slice it. Because we've got the chalices. We can get back the goif. Alright, so... we're at a lower life total, but, you know... they're going to try and set up their next draw. We're going to hope that they put it in the yard and don't draw anything. Brotherhood's End was a great get for them, but it is good. Okay, they put the wooded in the yard. What are we doing? So it looks like it's tap down draw. They're trying to make a way. Yep. That's fine. They do. Yep. Shadow Spear looking like a real good get here. God, did they get a wayline? Yep, Rhinos. The obnoxious tempo deck that shouldn't. Whatever. Oh well. You know, that does happen. Again, just kind of pulled in the direction of these massive outliers, unfortunately, and, yeah. We fought through all of their stuff, and they just had it. You know, it happens. Okay, so we got some more play points, so we got 2 leagues worth, always nice. Something that I don't know what it does from Theros, and, something that I've never see any play from Lord of the Rings. Okay. So that was pretty good. The deck did well. I think it needs some tweaking. Hey, Saki, we're about to wrap up. I was just kind of giving my thoughts. We got enough play points, so we're getting 2 free leagues out of this, so you can't complain. I think Inquisition is bad. I think if you cut Inquisition, you can put in good cards. I could see maybe doing a main deck Legion's End and another... main deck Legion's End and... we didn't really want for Ren 6. We didn't really want for that. So I think that's fine. We'll go ahead. I'll put up the deck real quick. I'll also be trying to get this one up on my YouTube. This one did pretty well. Sorry for the crappy name, but I'm still working on this one. I think that Thoughtseize is really the only 1-mana discard you get to play. I don't think Inquisition's good enough.